Hi everyone, my name is Orsi, aka Rocky, and welcome to Phoenix Vocal Studio. Today, Dimash had a new song came out, so I thought I'm gonna be very quick today, and I will make a analysis about the video and the song and everything. So I saw it came out, but I haven't seen the video. So let's see, let's listen. Then later I'm gonna talk. Let's do it.
South to the river, been lost for days, 'cause I'm looking for freedom. There's nothing but chains around me, but I won't be broken, 'cause I'm gonna fight this time, fight every moment. Not gonna lie, it hurts this time, 'cause I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you. You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known in my life, my love. Oh my baby, you are the best thing to happen. I got an edge of the gate. Don't want you every single thing and every little step that they take. You make it all worth it, baby. Finding my place, just a man in a man's world, making a name. It easy these days, but when I come home to your sweet love, you're my slice of heaven. I got my right or die in my arms all night. Not gonna lie, it hurts sometimes when I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I got you. You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known in my life, my
ambient. Okay, all right. I had actually many thoughts came up. Well, this is not a usual style, we can say that, and I might said this before, but to me it's a bit weird when he sings in English. I got used to so much, to different languages, that English is just, to me, it's actually odd to listen him to sing in English. It doesn't fit to him, to be honest. I mean, this is my opinion, that I prefer him sing any language but English. And even though that I don't speak those languages, I understand what he's singing about, because it's all about the emotions. If he can translate, in the language of music that I understand, we all understand. But again, this is my opinion, so again, it's okay. When the song has started, I had a fear that, oh God, this is gonna be a too simple song for him, for his I would say for his ability. But then he obviously he showed everything, and he tried everything vocally to how would say to feel the song. You know what I was thinking? Do you know that feeling when you or have you ever been to a job interview when they told you that you are too qualified for the job? It's like when you have a lot of certificate, degrees and everything, and you go to a job interview and they say that you are too qualified. This is what I felt in this song, that he is just way too good or too qualified. It's not about too good. He's great, but the song to me was here, and he was here. So obviously he did everything. He showed everything beautifully. It's not just about showing off, because we know how great he is. But this was the first time I felt like that wasn't emotionally, he didn't bring it, and it wasn't his fault. So before you start to attack me, it's not his fault, because he did everything great. The vocally he really filled up the song, the registers, the high ones, the low ones, that one little whistle voice, that note that he just done perfect. But he had to do it, otherwise the song would have been a bit boring, let's be honest. The reason why we love Dimash is because he is just so real. He really touches. He touches not just the souls, but he touches topics that's just really deep. And that's why I would say that when I was actually listening and reading the lyrics, to me it felt like that this is more about, when he said he feels lonely sometimes, I immediately thought about like his life is like, we all know that when when you are on the top can be lonely, and he is really there, and we can't even imagine how lonely it could be sometimes. This one, it was more about this to me again. So it's not about him, it's not about again the ability, because we know he's great. And like I said again, I can't stress enough that technically, vocally, he really filled up the song, but emotionally it wasn't like the ones we got used to. So obviously the video, the production, everything is great, is top. But just because of that was more about, to me, the external thing. Like the reason why, what I really loved, one of the things I really loved always in Dimash, that it's not only about the technique, because we know technically he's fantastic, he's flawless. It's more about that he always brings something, he always opens up something, he always goes so deep and touches you there, to actually making everyone cry like a baby. And the technique and the emotions has to go hand in hand. I always say this. And I've never liked those type of singers who cares only about the technique and nothing comes through. And in this song I felt like that this was technically absolutely there, but emotionally he didn't bring, or he couldn't bring, I don't know, because maybe I don't know what's behind of the song, or again of the production, but or what was the purpose of the song. I really tried to find the purpose. Like I said, to me, this song, the lyrics was really about loneliness, and I understand that, but to me he's just too qualified for this kind of job. I really hope that you understand, you understand what I'm trying to say here. Again, I don't have anything against him. It's just, this is not the song what we got used to. It's a fantastic production in every way, like the video, the music. I prefer those different style, more of the classical, or even, and I hope you know what I mean. Well, that's all actually I wanted to say. If you have obviously any comments, feel free to comment. Just be gentle. And yeah, if you have any questions or requests more, please post below the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.